Hey Josh, it's Monday, and as you can see, I cleaned up my futon, so I'm sitting here again. Um, but yeah, I did that the other day, figured I may as well. It didn't take too long, and now I'm able to sit here again. So anyway, to answer your question from last week, um, honestly it's a bit hard for me to really say whether I believe in the Pax Americana or not, just due to the fact that I don't really know a lot about it. I mean, it makes sense how you worded it and all, but at the same time, I don't really know much about the Pax Romania? Romana? I don't remember what it was, how you had pronounced it, but I don't really know much about that, so it's a bit hard for me to compare our current history to that of ancient history in that regard. Would that be considered ancient history? I'm not sure if you'd consider it ancient history or not, but anyway, but yeah, so, I mean, it makes sense, like I said, but, I might have to do a bit more research on it in order to really learn more of it. So, for this week, I couldn't really think of a specific topic until just a little bit ago. I'm not sure if you've heard about them, but I've been obsessed, well, I'm sort of obsessed with the idea of the the Icebergs Explained. Not sure if you know about those, but basically there's a lot of there's basically, it's a play on the tip of the iceberg, and basically there's different layers of it that each has its own sort of its own theories or sometimes just basic not basic concepts, but basically things that are in whatever the iceberg is about. You have them about a bunch of video games. You have them about TV shows. You have them about entire what's the word I'm looking for? Channels. That's the word. But yeah, it's really weird because I've been watching ones that I don't really even know about what it is about. Like the best example is that I watched one on Adventure Time, the show Adventure Time. Even though I really never watched much of Adventure Time, I want to watch more of it because it actually has pretty interesting build up to the story and all, but I might get to that eventually. But yeah, it was very popular a couple of months ago, and people just keep making new ones. The ones that I've most recently watched are, I just watched one a little bit ago on the game Subnautica. I'm sure you know about Subnautica, because every Let's Player on YouTube was playing it, it's interesting, but yeah. Basically, icebergs are, like I said, it's a play on the tip of the iceberg, so typically there's at least 3 layers, sometimes there's 7 layers. I think that's the most that I've seen is 7 layers. But it's basically like the top layer is a bunch of commonly known things about the game. That's usually like sometimes it's referred to as the sky, other times it's the tip of the iceberg, depends on how many layers you have. But yeah, there'll be like the sky, the tip of the iceberg, the shallows, middle of the iceberg, the depths, bottom of the iceberg, and then the abyss are typically what they are. But yeah, so at the top it'll be sort of commonly known things, and then as you go further down, it'll either be more obscure things or sometimes even creepier things that a lot of people don't really know about. I think the first one that I ever watched was about Minecraft because everyone knows about Minecraft. But yeah, there was some good stuff in there, and it was very interesting. But yeah, I kind of took a break from it for a little while, but I kind of started getting back into it when I saw a Persona iceberg, and you know me, I had to. So, I ended up watching that, and now YouTube just keeps recommending a bunch of them to me, and I'll watch a few of them if they look interesting. Like I said, the Adventure Time one, even though I don't really watch Adventure Time, I watched it because I felt like it, I guess. But yeah, they're very interesting, and I think my favorite one that I've watched would probably have to be probably the Legend of Zelda one, because I actually knew a decent bit of those because I have a lot of friends that are big into Legend of Zelda. But yeah, I've watched the Minecraft one, a Mario 64 one, a Legend of Zelda one. I watched an Avatar: The Last Airbender one. That one was kind of a small one. Like I said, the Adventure Time one as well. Yeah, I don't remember all of them that I've watched, but I've watched a few. If they jump out at me, I'll look into it. I was actually trying to find a Bionicle one earlier, but the only one that I found was very low quality, so I'll probably wait for a bit on that. But yeah, they're very interesting, and like a lot of them. Maybe it's just because I've gotten a bit more used to the way that they're built, but a lot of the times the quote-unquote creepier stuff, I'm just like, not really. It's not really that creepy, but yeah, they're very interesting, and I would definitely recommend watching them every so often, or if you're interested, but I guess that'll do it for this video. So Josh, my question for you is, have you heard or watched any iceberg videos? That'll do it for this video. So Josh, I will see you on Thursday. Later, bro.